Hello everybody, Radical here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So ladies and gentlemen, we have the data download here for the newest units that are coming out in the next few hours, it seems. So data download depicts that we are possibly going to be getting these units at around 9 p.m. on August 7th. So let's go ahead and check all the stuff that we're going to be getting here. This is basically the JP version. The global version will get its data download soon, so we'll see. Of course, that'll have their main contents, right? But this is basically all that there's gonna have. We're gonna get the Dokkan event for this Gohan, Goten, and Trunks card, which can be awakened with these medals right here. This is the Dokkan event, and then of course we're gonna need the Videl medals in order for us to awaken this guy into an LR. I know that there was a lot of discourse with the usage of the pity coins during the during the global Dokkan campaign, and like, oh, were we able to use our tickets to like the pity coins to save them for these guys that are coming out now, right? No, because they specifically said that it was just only going to be for the part 1 and the part 2, not for the EX part. So there's confirmation by the looks of what the banner says. Shout out to the boy Toon Rami here, that this is going to be the banner. Of course, we got the returning units that they already mentioned, right? We got the Boo coming back, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, and then of course Super Saiyan 3 Mini Daima Vegeta. This depicts right here that 200 Dokkan Festival coins, like, you know, the pity coins, are going to be making its return. The 7th edition of these Dokkan coins are going to return, so you guys can be able to pick up Gohan with the 200 Dokkan pity coins, right? So that is pretty interesting that we're going to be getting that. So of course, just out of the grass right here doesn't let us know how many units this banner is gonna have. Considering that it will have pity coins, I'm assuming it's just gonna have like 10 units in the banner. But yeah, this is not. I'm seeing this right here. You cannot obtain this character via the pity coins that we have right now. They specifically mentioned that. I think if I look it up on social media or just searching up Proton real quick. I think Toon actually did. Toon repost this? No, of course not. Toon, come on. From Proton himself, you didn't repost that? Come on, man. But yeah, if we go over to Proton's social media right here, there's listed in this section right here that I know that a lot of people were asking these types of questions, if the units that were gonna be coming up on the EX part, we're gonna get some sort of pity, and lo and behold, we're not. So they wouldn't be available with the current pity coins because probably a lot of people already spend their pity coins. Yep. Myself included. What I did with my summons was that I summoned for Gogeta. I tried to get him at 79%, like 69%, and as you know, I kept summoning until I got the 500 coins to then exchange them for another copy of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So I got him at 79%. Now, if I were to know that there was going to be a banner for the EX part, then I would have not done that. I would have just captured the unit, maybe with the 50 ticket single. Hopefully my luck was going to be there, and get another copy at 79%, and then use the pity coins to exchange for the new unit. But that is not going to be the case. So therefore, you can be able to use your pity coins if you have been debating or just waiting for any type of answer to debate. Oh, maybe I should wait to use my pity coins or my 44% chance to do my ticket summon, right? I don't think you can be able to use the tickets either. I'm gonna basically save my tickets until when the banner comes out, but there's no indication that we're able to use those tickets either for these banners, right? But it's basically listed here that please note the Dokkan Festival coins, the ones that are on the since this unit is going to be a Dokkan Fest, they're not going to be used for the Dokkan festivals held from the EX round onwards. So most of these you cannot be able to use to exchange for the newest character coming up. So that that basically lets us know that we're not going to be able to use the pity coins on these guys, but of course we'll be able to get some sort of pity, it does seem, due to this banner right here, letting us know that we can be able to get 200 pity coins, or 200 Dokkan Festival coins, the 7th edition, just so that we can exchange them for pity coins for Gohan. I will try to do a shoot you summon video for this, just to basically let you guys know whether you should summon or not, but immediately I can just say no. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks right here, they're able to help out some of these categories, right? Like Hybrid Saiyans, Youth, Bond of Parent and Child, things like that. We did get a pretty nice ECA with Vegeta and Trunks. I was just finishing up their showcases for them to go up tomorrow, and you know, they seem pretty good. These guys can be able to be a shoe-in for that team. However, they're not gonna do too much, right? We have an amazing part 2 with GT coming in, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, one of the most broken characters in the game. Omega, pretty freaking broken himself as well. And then of course part 1 is for Future Saga, which has no relation with this whatsoever. So bringing these guys in here, effectively, you know, it'll make some of these units really, really good. I am dying so they can come out, so I can test out this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on their team, because I'm going to love using him again. But yeah, like, you're not gonna find a lot of interest, considering the fact that Youth is another team that they need to start building up here. Like for their team, you can be able to use this guy. You can be able to use Pan maybe, but I don't think you can get away with Pan. Unless you have some GT characters that you can be able to buff. These two are going to be also a pretty good shoe-in. I've been told, or I also read about this guy, you know, he's able to orb change, so you can be able to add him into the team, so you can help this Gohan out for, you know, the things that he needs to do on his passive, right? Collecting the 12 key spheres, right? Getting the rainbow key spheres in, right? It's absurd, but you can be able to help, he can be able to help out. Same as this Path to Power Goku, since he also rainbow orb changes. But overall, I would say that this is a complete skip. I would not recommend you guys summon for this guy, unless you really, really do enjoy the character and you seem like, oh my god, this is a really, really cool unit. I could possibly try my luck to get them. So there's also going to be the Dokkan Day missions. And as you can see, we're going to get 2 types of these special Dokkan Day missions. So, of course, Dokkan Day is going to happen in 11 days from now. And we're going to get 2 types of tickets, it seems. We're going to get a gacha ticket that can be used for the Dokkan Festival, and another gacha ticket that can be used in the upcoming gacha. So their expiration dates are the same, so we could see another banner coming in the middle of August, without you know, not in correlation to the banner that we're gonna get in the next few days, right? So interesting that we're gonna basically get 2 of these tickets, right? So we're also gonna get the Super ECA for the Goten and Trunks, basically at the same time as the releases for these new units. So we'll, of course, I'm gonna be able to come back at around like maybe 9:30 to 10 p.m. ish to do my live summons for these guys. But main record is just, you know, don't summon. There's a couple of units that you might not need from this, right? You know, for some players, if they did skip on the Super Saiyan 3 mini Daima Vegeta, then of course, just, you know, you can be able to take advantage, maybe get them with coins, things like that. Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku and Majin Buu, they have been featured for quite a few banners now, so most of you guys might have a copy of these guys already. And then of course we get the new Spopovich and the new Gohan. There's a couple of other units in here, I'm pretty sure, since it's gonna be a Dokkan Festival banner. So I'm assuming we could get Super Saiyan 2. Like, there's a couple of units that we might see in relation to this celebration. I typically we don't know what it is. Like, of course, these guys are on Majin Buu Saga, so we could get some Majin Buu Saga characters featured in there too, sprinkled on in. We can definitely get like Gohan and Goten being featured again. Some of these like older Dokkan Festival characters that could be some of the things in there. But again, I would not recommend you guys summon on this. It is, you know, the aftermath of the Global Dokkan campaign. I am banking on like people not having enough stones to summon on this. This is basically, this is very appealing, of course, the 200 coins that can be used to pity the new character. That's good, but you know, it'll take you a few summons, basically 1,000 stones to basically get the pity if you're a new player. So, but yeah, right now, just to confirm and let you guys know again, the pity coins cannot be used due to this little notice that we have here. These Dokkan Festival Global coins cannot be earned. I'm assuming it cannot be utilized either in the Dokkan Fest held on the EX round onwards. So make sure to use your coins right now for the units that we have available. And then of course with this banner coming up as well, that basically lets us know it's not the greatest thing that you can invest your stones in. Second of all, the unit itself seems like not a lot of people pay too much attention to them. I like these guys as a card, but not a lot of people do because they don't seem that hype. But yeah, for me, you know, I will do my summons once we are able to get them in game. We'll possibly like maybe like an hour later, I'll do possibly like a summon video instead of like a summon stream, because the following day is a work day and we'll have to go to bed pretty early so we can get well rested and stuff like that. But also try to record their showcases after if we are able to pull them, right? So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of these guys. Of course, there's a lot more regarding the data download that's coming up. Of course, I'll wait for Proton to give us some more details and I'll make sure to like repost it and stuff like that. But it's just like the immediate news right now that we got the details from the banner. These are the 3 things that basically we got from the data download itself. But you guys have seen the news of the upcoming content that we're going to be getting, right? So we go here, we're going to get the Supreme Magnificent battle. It'll be available basically at the time of release for the banners, I'm pretty sure. Then we're going to be getting a new stage added for the Perfect Cooperation Team battle. A new stage added for the Seriously Serious All-Out battles. Do keep in mind that one of the Dokkan Day missions is to basically beat the event in order for you to get additional tickets. Let me see Minato, because I think he posted the tickets. Yeah, like the Dokkan, excuse me, the Dokkan Day tickets here. Actually, no. Okay. So this is basically beating the ultimate level of the Chamber of Spirit and Time link leveling event. We get 7, then we get the rest of the 7 right there. But there are like 14 tickets that you can be able to get. I don't recall seeing this, but it might be around somewhere. People will repost them, but should be a total of like what, 28 tickets if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like, well, that's 14, and there should be some extra missions that you can be able to get, like maybe 14 as well, from like beating the stage of the Seriously Serious All-Out battles, right? And then of course we'll get the renewal of the Pan Secret Adventure, and then of course we'll get another update for the Training in the Clouds event, so that way we can be able to exchange the Proof of Mastery treasure item for EX skill orbs for the Hybrid Saiyans category characters. So they'll start preparing all these things at around like 11 a.m. our time tomorrow. So we'll see that. Hopefully refreshed by the time these guys come out. So, but yeah, I'll make sure to do maybe like a summoning video, and then I'll do their showcases because they're coming out at a very irregular time. It seems like 2 a.m. of course for the UK peeps, but of course 9 p.m. my time. So, but yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Are you guys gonna summon on these guys? I don't know if I should do a proper should you summon video. I might well just say that this is the proper should you summon video. No, do not summon on these guys. They're better options. Of course, we'll get Tanabata, which I was reminded of a few hours ago, basically after the stream, that from September to October, that is when we were gonna get the new campaign for Tanabata, or the replacement for Tanabata. So, and as you can see right here, confirmed to be obtainable with 200 pretty coins. It is a new coin, Dokkan Festival limited coin, number 7. So just to reiterate. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are going to summon for these guys. Are you gonna skip, or basically test your luck with these guys and see if you can be able to get lucky and try to get them before you hit pity, or with the tickets, which it seems that with the Dokkan Day tickets, you can use these ones, like the ones that were mentioned on this post right here, that you can use these ones for Gohan, but you can't use these ones. These ones are for an upcoming banner, the one after Gohan. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll check you guys all in the next video.